How's it going, guys? Willie G here. Today we are going to be looking at my best looking Pokemon cards. This is a follow-up to my worst looking Pokemon cards video, and in this one I'm not going to be showing any of the cards I showed in my best cards video because otherwise that'd just be a bit boring. So I've looked through my collection and found 9 better looking ones, or nice looking ones I also like. So remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and let's just get on to the video. Number 9. At our number 9 spot, we have this Seedot card. Now, the reason I like this card is I just like the background, really. And Seedot is just a cool Pokemon. His evolution line is really cool. But I just think in total, we've got a nice background. It's obviously a windy day. We can see the leaves. And he's just cinematically walking around. He is just hanging out. He's just a cool guy. Yeah, there's not much to say really. This is number 9, so it's the bottom of the list, so it's obviously not that good looking, but I just love this little Seedot. He's so cool. So yeah, let's move on to number 8. Number 8. At number 8, we have this regular Riolu card. Now, those who watched my other video know I have the baby shiny version of this. However, in this, you're probably expecting that for a Riolu, to be honest, but I just like this card. I like this Riolu card because look at that step. I mean, look at that walk. He's walking with such chipper, with such pride, such ego. I just think he's cool. I mean, look at that. You got the cool step. It reminds me of that video. It was popular quite a few months ago. But yeah, with the girl with the big shoe. I'll put a clip of it on. But yeah, he reminds me of him. Yeah, it's just a cool way of showing the walk and everything. So yeah, that takes the number 8 spot. So let's move on to number 7. At our number 7 spot, we have probably some people's favorite Pokemon. We have this Poliwag card. Now, I think it's quite obvious why I like this. It's the art style. I mean, look at that. You have the really cool like knitted Poliwag. I think that's quite a cool detail. You obviously have him on the lily pads, and the clouds in the background as well, also being made out of some kind of felt wool, which is really cool. And obviously the actual Poliwag is all knitted, which looks awesome. Now you can see why this is one of my favorite cards. Well, my number 7 favorite card, because it is just such a cool design. It's so unique as well. Like, all the other ones are obviously drawn. This one, any card really that has a different form of art. I don't know if there's any more in this group that I've chosen, but anything that has this kind of art is always going to be in the top 10 or the top 9. So yeah, let's move on to number 8. Number 8. I can't remember what I'm on. It'll pop up on screen. Number 6. Here you can tell we have a special card. It's in a sleeve at the moment. That's because I didn't really know where it came from, but thank you to this guy who commented on my last video. He let me know where my Execute was from. I'm pretty sure this is from a similar thing. Now this is a Dark Raticate. Once again, I don't know where I got it from, like the Execute in the last video, but I'm sure this guy will come back and tell me where I got this one from as well. But yeah, I originally thought this was a really old card when I saw it, but I've searched it up and, well, I think it's quite old, but I also think it's quite modern. So, I mean, it's like a replica of an old card, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I really like this card because it kind of reminds me, or makes me pretend like I have any of the old cards, which I really want. I want as many vintage cards as I can get, but I obviously don't have the funding to do so. But yeah, I just love having this card because it just makes me feel like I've got a old card. But yeah, the reason it confused me so much, if you look on the bottom here, it doesn't actually say the year that this came out, which is why I used to think it was a really old card. But yeah, you see it says 1995, obviously it's a 1998, and then down there 1999 to 2007, or 2000, sorry. So yeah, I generally have no idea where I got this, but yeah, one of my favorites for sure. Now we're moving on to whatever the next number is. Number 5. Here we have it. It is this card. It is this holographic Nidoking from the X and Y evolution set. Now, it's very obvious why I like this card. Nidoking is one of my favorite Pokemons, and to have the holographic in just with me once again makes me believe I've got some of the old cards. But yeah, it's just a cool card. Like, it's so simplistic as well. It's just the original design of Nidoking in like a sparkly background with just some I don't even know what those lines are called. Those like action lines. But yeah, you got like the multiple layer of sparkle and everything. Now I'll put the prices of every card as they come up, because I don't actually know what some of these are worth. But yeah, I'll find out if I should have this sleeved or not. But yeah, this is just a good card. I don't really know how to describe it. I mean, it's just a cool card. I think everyone can understand. So yeah, let's move on to the next one. Number 4. I remember the number now. This is number 4. This was a promo card, but it is Ash is Greninja EX. Now, I think we can all see why this is a cool card. Everyone loves Greninja. Everyone loves Ash's Greninja. I mean, the new design with the star thing and the thing on its back, it is just way better than any other Greninja we see. Yeah, it's got a cool holographic thing to it. It's got the water coming out. I already mentioned this in my Glalie thing in my last one. Despite it being one of my least favorite cards, it still was cool with coming out the screen and everything. But yeah, I just really like this. I mean, it's Ash Greninja. Like, nobody doesn't like Ash Greninja, so obviously it was going to make it onto this list. The only thing is, it is a promo card, but I don't think that actually matters. I don't really care. It's just because everyone can get it, but not anymore. It's quite an old promo, as you can see. If I could zoom in there, it is a 2016 card, so good luck people trying to find this. So now we're going on to our top 3, the crazy top 3, and the first legendary of this list. Number 3. Here we have it, the number 3 spot, and it will go to this Yveltal card. Now, you're probably wondering, well, it's not holographic, it's not full art. Oh no, sorry, it is a holo. I did not know that. You're probably wondering, it's not a full art card. There's actually no full art cards in this list. That is because I wanted to make it only the like regular cards that you could get, because I feel like the these cards are kind of ignored, is what I feel. Yeah, like not many people would say this is a good card. They'd probably find like a full art Yveltal, like that Gardevoir card I had in the first video. I can put it on screen here. Yeah, they would probably say that is a better Yveltal card, but I just like the simplicity of this one. I mean, Yveltal is one of the coolest Pokemon. You have him flying around in the city, causing all kind of frightening nights, as you can see there, launching pitch black spears wherever. But yeah, this is just a cool card. I mean, Yveltal is just a cool Pokemon anyway, as a Pokemon. So putting it onto a card, it's just automatically going to be the coolest. So yeah, that's my number 3 spot. Let's move on to number 2. Number 2. So you may see I have 2 here. Now this is because the number 2 spot belongs to 2 cards. However, they are the exact same. This is my 2 Lugia cards. Probably just had my dog run down the stairs then. I don't know when I got these. Again, if someone can tell me the sets, or I can find them after this video. But yeah, I've got 1 holo and 1 regular, which I think is really cool. Lugia is probably, actually, I don't know, out of Yveltal and Lugia, Lugia is probably more of my favorite, mainly just because it's so classic. Second generation legendary is the coolest, like legendary bird Pokemon. Yeah, I just really like this card. I like it even more. You got like the whirlwind it's in. It's I can't remember what move it is, but it looks like it's in a whirlpool. You've just got the bright blue. It's just such a cool design for a Pokemon. It's so simple, and when you see it, you would just be like, yeah, that is a legendary Pokemon. I think it's even cooler I've got both versions. I didn't even know I had both versions. I knew I had this one because I see it all the time in my binder, and then I took it out and this one was underneath. I was like, oh, okay, cool little 2 for 1. So yeah, let's move on to number 1. Number 1. Now, this number 1 spot, nobody will expect. It actually is one of my, I think it is my favorite Pokemon. It's very basic. It's a very basic bitch favorite Pokemon, but it is Arcanine. Now, you can't go wrong with an Arcanine. Everyone knows this. This card, I don't know what it is. I just really like it. I like the orange outline it has. I like the blank background, but it has a really nice sky. I just don't know what I like about this Pokemon card. It's just really cool compared to the other rares. Like, the Nidoking rare. Even though this isn't holo, I just think it's way more... I think it's just way better without being holo. Just the simplistic design of Arcanine, and Arcanine just being a cool Pokemon as a basic, like just a basic awesome Pokemon. Yeah, I just think that is why it's my number one's pick. I got this from the X and Y evolution set, which is where if you see any of my older cards, is all from evolutions. But I think I just really like how it has the level on there. I don't know why it has the level. I just think it's cool. I mean, I know it's probably used to be or is for the game, but I don't know why. I just love this card so much. Yeah, that is my list. So thank you very much. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Make sure to like and subscribe, hit that bell, and yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. See you later.